back. We're on all fours. Big breath in, then curl the spine round. Arch, shoulders back, inhale, curl. And again, we arch, breathe in, chest forward, and curl. Arch. Please mute yourself. Curl at the top, circle ribs. One way, we take it round. Other way. Let your neck get involved. And we're going to slide it down to the floor. So take your ear to the floor, your shoulder, your hips, and your hands are by your chest. Lift up, long neck, and down. Take the hands a little further forward, coming up. And down. We're going to hold at the top next time. Lots of space through the ears and the shoulders. Keep the arms hugging into the ribs. We're going to look for our foot. 3, 2, 1. We look. Drop, look, drop. Both legs this time. Head back and down. One more time. Stay up. Roll the head one way. And again. Other way. Last time. All right, come on down. We're going to roll over. So lift your leg, come onto your back, and knees are bent. Hands behind the head, bring your toes and knees together. Crunch up, and down. Up, and down. Up, down. Hold at the top, bring your legs up, keep the belly down. Take it down, down, up, up. Try not to let your leg do a tummy lift. All right, hands by the sides. One leg out, then in. Out. Make sure you alternate. Careful to keep your belly pulling into the spine so the back doesn't move. All right, left foot flat, right leg straight. Kick up for 8. Take it up, up, down. My left leg's not moving. My body's trying to stay nice and flat on the ground. Grab it at the top. Hold the legs. Just start to let the hamstrings open. Feel the base and really heavy on the floor. Good. Take your hands out by the sides. We're going to circle this leg down and around. It takes 4 counts. It's down, through, around, up, out, and around and up. See how this leg isn't moving as I move the straight leg? Hold at the top. We're going to take that circle the other way. Down, around to the top. Down through center, around through the top. 2 more. Down, around and up. Last one. Down, around and up. We're going to take the right leg down, left leg out, long and straight, ready to kick in 4, 3, 2, 1. Go up, down, 2, 3, 4, 4 more, 4, 3, 2. At the top, catch and hold. I want you to feel that thigh pulling down through your hip into the ground. Arms out by the sides. We circle out to the side, down and up. Out to the side and up. 2 more times. Take it round. Now the other leg is still. Last one. At the top, reverse. Straight down, turn out, circle up. The belly is flat. Halfway there, just 2 to go. Down and up. Down and up. Good stuff. All right. We're getting straight into it today. The first part of a great shoulder roll and rolling in the hay is a great shoulder stand. And in order to make your shoulder stand really great, it's important that you don't move your head. We keep that neck nice and long, the chin tucked in. We're trying to distribute the weight between the shoulders and the back of the head and the elbows evenly. So draw your knees into your chest and lift your toes up and try and walk your shoulders and your elbows really close together underneath you. Hot tip, the higher you can stack your hips over your ribs, the easier it's going to be to take your knees to one side. Let's just get this nice and strong. Squeeze your bum, point your toes. We're going to get involved with some leg shapes in 3, 2, 1. Right toe traces down the knee and out long and straight. Back into the knee and all the way up. Other side, left toe traces down, out long and straight. Back into the knee. Let's try that. Both legs, bring them down, lengthen out. Heels to bum, toes to sky. One more time, nose to head, or knees to head, toes out straight. Heels to bum. Legs come up. Now let's hold here while we talk about the exit. We're going to go vertebrae by vertebrae back down to the floor and arch our back as we come up. There's no hurry. Take the hands out to the side, slowly down. The legs come close to your face. Look back, chest up, up. So I'm going to show you a little bit of technique with our shoulder roll from coming up to sit. We're going to come up again into that shoulder stand. You're going to use one arm to come across the side, and then the other arm is going to stay out long and straight. So I'm going to show you one side at a time. I am down on the floor. My legs are going to be up in my shoulder stand. And I'm going to bring my hand over the shoulder that I'm going to roll over or up by your ear. It just depends on how mobile you are and how much space there is between your knees and your chest. So you always look over the side to which you're going to take your knees, never to the other side. That means we have to really twist through the hips to get the knees to go to one side of the shoulder. I'm going to show you on this side first, the 2 different arm positions. And we're going to start this already up in our super solid shoulder stand. So as I bend my knees, my hand on the other side can either come up to the side here or over my shoulder here. I would then guide my knees down to the ground nice and soft and unravel. I'm going to show you that the other way. So what does the other arm do? It just stays down by my side. I'm up in my super solid shoulder stand. I bring my knees down to the side that I'm going to roll over, and out I go. So let's practice that with some music. Up and through. I get that noise from the wet floor. Knees, down, roll, out. Now you have to do it on both shoulders. If your body's not really familiar with doing many shoulder stands, you can go ahead and put on a long sleeve top if you want. So that's shoulder stand 1. Pretty easy, right? But once we land on our knees, I'm going to complicate the issue. We're going to come back the other way. So once I'm on my knees, I'm going to lift my bum and reach through my legs. So I'm coming down onto my shoulder. If I was doing that on the other side, it would look like this. So my arm would be here. And then I'm going to have to push my bum really high into the air to find that shoulder stand. Yep, I'm going to roll over myself. Don't worry, you don't have to pause in the shoulder stand. We're going to go all the way. So I come down onto my shoulder, my hand's going to push me, my bum is going to come up into the air, and I'm going to find myself with my legs closed. Yes, something else happened there. As this leg came out long and straight, I went into a big V for vagina that we explored last week, and then came to the middle, closed my legs, as discussed previously, arch the back, and roll up. Let's try this together. I'll do it face up. So I've got my knees apart and I'm sitting back on my heels. You're going to reach your arms through your legs and bring your shoulder to the ground. You have to pick your shoulder and rest on that ear. The other hand is going to be in your push-up position beside you to help get your hips right over your head. Lift, straighten the legs. If you're on your right shoulder, it's your left leg that comes out. Your right leg comes in to meet it, and I'm high on my shoulders. I then keep my legs close to my face as I arch my back and roll out. All right, don't worry. We're going to get lots of opportunities to try these. Now we're sitting up, we're going to go back the other way. We're going to make our shoulder roll a little bit more complex. We've learned to take both knees over to one shoulder, but what if we choose to keep one leg in the air? So I'm going to come up into my shoulder stand. I'm going to go over my right shoulder from here, So my right knee is going to come to the floor, but my left leg is going to stay up in the air. So I roll over my right shoulder, I don't let my left leg move, and I bring myself up and drop. All right, so that's shoulder roll number 2. I'm going to show you from the other side. I suppose I should go over my left shoulder. Not my favorite, keeping my right leg in the air. I'm not going to lie to you. It's probably my least favorite thing to do in the world. So I'm on my back. I'm going to bring my legs up in the air. I'm going to go over my left shoulder, so my right leg's going to stay straight and my left knee's going to bend. Right leg stays up, and then I can throw it through the punch. Now, because I've landed on my knees facing forward, what do I have to do? Reach through, legs up, roll out. Good. Make sure you arch your back as you roll out, okay? The really impressive part of that is leading with the sternum and the chest. So you want to leave your head behind until the very last second. Cool, so we've looked at our shoulder roll, landing on one knee with one leg in the air, and then carrying on moving. That's great. What about a shoulder roll where our legs are straight? And we don't land on our knees, but we land on our toes and go all the way over onto our tummy. This is where life starts to get a little bit more challenging. So I'm going to go over my right shoulder. My legs are going to go over my right shoulder, but instead of being my knees, it's going to be my toes. They're going to come a little bit further away. I'm on the floor, my legs come up, my toes come over to the right, and I'm going to push myself all the way over on the side of my head until I'm down on the ground. Now, unfortunately, what goes one way goes back the same way. From here, you're going to lift your bum up, use your hands if you need to, and roll all the way out. Backwards roll, forwards roll, your turn. So now we've got the straight leg backwards roll. We're going to make it even harder. We're going to do the straight leg, split leg backward roll. So, making sure you can still see my toes. Yes. Takes up so much room. I'm going to come up. I'm going to roll over my right shoulder. That means my left leg's going to stay in my air. My right toe's going to find the floor, and I'm going to come all the way over. I lift the leg. Left leg stays up. Right toe comes down. And I roll myself out. Let's play. I'm going to lift my legs up. Leave my right leg up. Left toe to the ground. Slide it down. We've done a number of different shoulder rolls, a couple of different forwards rolls, but what if we decide to pause in the middle of forward roll and lift our legs in the air? That gives us even more options of where we go from there. I'm going to give you the easiest option to start with. So I'm sitting with my knees nice and wide. I'm going to reach through and land on my shoulder. As my hips lift high, this leg is going to come around and I'm going to catch myself. So my right shoulder is down, I'm looking to the right. My right hand is going to grab a hold of my waist. I'm then going to try and roll onto both shoulders and go, where is my vagina? Oh, hey, there's my vagina. Amazing. Your other hand will now touch the other side of the waist as well. You can either continue your journey or do something else, but we're going to look at that version first. So you're going to close the right leg to the left, point your bum over to the right, bring your hand to the other side. Down we go. All right. So we're going to take the hand through the leg, circle one leg, whichever your preference is. You'll have a shoulder that you prefer. Come on down to the floor, thumb up in the air. Look for your vagina. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Amazing. And then go, no, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. I've seen my vagina before. I don't need to hang out any longer. I can move on. Yeah? And we've just learned how we can go onto our shoulders and then through to the other side. But you don't have to go all the way over. You can lift your legs up in the air and completely change your plans. So if I start here, I come down onto my shoulder, fan it out, lift it up. My legs can come up into my shoulder roll. You could do leg twirls. You could get a bit of this action, whatever you want. And then you could go, I'm going to leave my right leg behind, come over my left shoulder, which I hate doing, but I'll do it because I'm teaching you. And then I'm here, and then I'm here. So let's try taking our forward shoulder roll into a split leg rollout. I'll do it one more time. Coming onto my shoulder, circle the leg up, grab onto my hips, come up through my shoulder stand. Instead of both legs coming down to the left, just the left leg comes to the left. My right leg stays up. I use my arms to unravel and I slide back down. I'm going to start lying on the floor. We're going to lift up into that shoulder stand from lying down. Because our bums aren't already ready to lift up, this takes a lot more core. So if you can't do this version, just stay with the other version. I'm going to bring my bum all the way up, keep my legs together as I lift. Do one of these, come back here, then bring the knee down and roll it around. Four. So I'm going to start on my stomach. Keep my legs together, all the way up into shoulder stand. Woo! Lose my balance because I'm getting tired. Flick it out, lift my leg behind. So come over to the shoulder and down to the ground. And I've got some bad news. That is all that we have time for. So we're going to do a little cool down together. Come and sit on your feet. The thing that we have used the most today is our neck and shoulders. So that is what we will stretch. You're going to drop your ear over to the right. Use your right hand to apply a little bit of pressure and then press your left hand down towards the ground like for a penguin. Then we're going to roll that left shoulder back and forward. Look down at the armpit. Little shrug. Take it up, up, push down. 3, 2. All right, firstly, release your right hand, then very slowly bring the head up. Bring it over to your left shoulder. Left hand's going to assist. Flex your right hand as you push to the floor and start to roll it back. And forward. My left shoulder's super crunchy. Look to the armpit, shrug. Shrug, push. Good, just bring both hands, the thumb and the forefinger around the base of the skull. You want to lift your head up and push your fingertips in, or push your head into your fingertips to lengthen the back of the neck. So my chest is coming forward. I'm going to pull my chest and my elbows to the middle of my front. Chest up, open out. Keep that neck nice and long. Chest in, elbows in. Wonderful. Sitting up nice and straight, bring your right arm across your body. You're going to use your left arm to pull it towards you. I'm going to use my left leg. Turn the thumb down. And then you're going to bend the elbow, wrap the arm over your shoulder, and use that arm to give it a little assist. Really pull the shoulder back and down. I get enough of a stretch without the assist. And you need to do that all on your other side. So taking your other arm across your chest, using the other hand just in front of the shoulder line to pull it towards you. Keep the shoulder away from your ear. Roll the thumb down, keep extending. Bring it over to the side. Yep. And then coming down onto the floor, you're going to lie on your tummy. You're going to put your left ear down on the ground with your left arm out to the side. Your right arm's in push-up position. Right knee bends, lift up. Step it over towards your left hand. Now if you want to make this stretch a little bit more intense, or it might feel even better, if you walk the hand up above the height of your head, keep going until you find a magic spot. And if you want to go even more, you can reach your left arm up to the ceiling and roll the shoulders back, squeezing into the middle of your back. Keep that right knee pointing up to the ceiling. All right, coming back down through the center. So that right knee comes down to the ground. Bring your hands back under your shoulders, lift the head slowly. Then your right ear comes to the floor. Your left leg lifts up, tries to step back on the right hand. That arm's out nice and straight. Find your magic position with that right arm. Maybe adding in a little extension through the left. Slowly coming back to center, hands underneath the shoulders, lift the chest. Back to child's pose. And we are done. That was all of Floor Tech 20.